Hi people, welcome to another episode for WebFlow Skip the Dishes clone. This is Ali. Hope you are enjoying so far. So today, so far what we have achieved in our project is we have done the navigation part. We have input some links. We have designed a search box. We have come up with a button. You click, it's gonna find the restaurants in your area. Post development. This is H1. So yeah, so pretty much we are there for the first section right now. All right, so this is how it looks. All right, so that's awesome. So far it's okay. So we're just gonna finish this thing by just adding a little more height onto it. So let's make it 850. All right, should be okay now. Yeah, awesome. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna speed up a little. So now we have the basics in place. So what we're gonna do is so what we're gonna do, we're gonna further go ahead and design the remaining of the sections. So let me just adjust this. Yeah, cool. All right, so let's go. So this is the second one. So if let's analyze it first, what we're dealing with here. Where's my annotation? All right, here you go. Perfect. So what's gonna have? Oh, where is it? Yeah. Okay. So just for our side. Okay. So yeah. So this is what we have. Is another section. This one starts from here. So let's say this is the section. All right. And then it's like diagonally. It's beautifully designed, like diagonal like this. And then we have image carousel. So what we see is here is three carousels. All right, three buttons that keep moving the image right to left. All right, so what we're gonna do is if you click this, it's a button technically. All right, so it moves in the carousel. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna design this section. So let's go ahead back to our project. So we just go to body because we are adding another section onto the page. So that's our body. So we're gonna go ahead and add a section. All right, so cool. So the section is, we'll call it just go ahead and call it a second section. All right, so we're gonna give it a class. All right, so that's here. And we see there's a padding from top to bottom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a padding to it. Let's go for 100 right now. Cool. So what we need actually is a slider which has a different slides onto it. All right, so we will add a slider to it. We'll click add, and then we'll add a slider. Where are you? Here it is. All right, perfect. So we have successfully embedded our slider into the section. So what we're gonna do now is, I think we should remove the padding for now. Alright, so just click shift and 0 is gonna make it 0 all the way. So yeah, so this is the slider it says. So we're just gonna give it a height. So let's see how much height they have given right now here. So it says 1000 pixels. It doesn't look like 1000, but let's go ahead and just try with 1000 pixels. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like 1000 pixel though. Maybe we are clicking a different element here. So let's just click here. Alright, so width is 500 for this. Alright, so they are basically, they have done, they have used two images. So one is on the right, one is on the left. So let's get started with, we just give it a height for 600 for now. Alright, so oops, sorry, just give the slider a height of 600. So we see some good place here. Yeah, let's go for 500 instead. So yeah. All right, so we'll not worry about the sliding button right now. This button we'll just ignore it for right now. So what we are looking at is, okay, so let's see what they have done here. All right, so this is Mm, 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 mm. Alright, so that's an image. So what we can do, we can just either we can just create an entire image like this, right, and then do something like this, or what we can do, we can just try to go with a div maybe. What do you guys think? Okay, so let's give it a div and let's try to achieve the same what we see on the screen right now. So if we call it a div and we give it height of 1000 and the width of 5 maybe, all right, and just use the flex to center it right now. Sorry, not the flex on this, rather on the slide itself. Oh, okay, so we'll just use this. So here's a div. So just give it a color for now, just to achieve something as a slanted, like it's little like this. So we see if we can just do this. All right, so what we can do here, how can we skew it? Can we tilt it? How about if we go ahead and try to add a transformation? Let's say nope. Skew. Okay, so we have something called perfect, but it's moving the entire thing because we are moving the entire thing. So we don't have to move this. We just click this element and then go ahead and find the skew. So all right, so here it is. So we don't need to touch this thing right now. We'll just make it 0. We'll just move it and now we will try to scale it. How about the z-axis? Nope, we're not quite getting what we want here. I'm trying to get an easy approach to it. So let's say if I'm able to do anything, so just go back to div. How about if we increase the size, let's say 2000? Yeah, it's keep increasing but not doing pretty much anything. So let's stick 2000 only. And width, let's say 50. Nope. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is let's get rid of skew for now and then try to rotate maybe. Yeah, rotate isn't the thing that we're looking for. Nope. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, we can, but why is it dissecting it? Like, why it's not showing on the right? What's on the right? So let's say if we just go to slide and make it a block. Alright, so that's okay. So right now we'll just deal with this as is. So we'll just try to rotate it further. Okay, so we don't have to move it on the X or on the Y, right? We'll just move it through the Z. So we have it to certain extent. So let's say if we increase the height to 1200. Okay, we'll just go to add a section down there, so just to keep, so we can scroll it down further to see what's going on. So if we all right, okay, so I think I know what's going on. So basically with what we have given a slider a height. So let's say if we remove the height, all right, and give it like maybe 2000 for now, just to see. All right, so this thing, if we give it a margin of 140 or maybe 220 or maybe like 500, just to bring it in, so why it's leaving a space on the top? can we give a negative margin? Yes, cool, we can. But let's see what they have done. So if I click here, it removes the height. So this is something very interesting. So what they have done, okay, so let's see what is the HTML for this one. Alright, so this is a class, and they have assigned a div. It's called, so let's see. So they have assigned a div class. What's your order? We don't need the tags. We're not looking for the tags, bro. What's your order? Smart way? No, we're not looking for the text. We are interested in this. So we click this 5182. That's what the class here says. So 5182 is this, all right? So this is what? So position, all right. So yeah, all right, okay, cool. So what you can do here, okay, so one thing we're gonna learn new today, that right now we have been using flex for most of our positioning, right, for designing. So right now if we choose to add a position to it, so it allows us to use something, it's called relative, which in the definition says relative to similar to static, but offers more positioning options. Static is where it stays. So let's say if we say it's sticky, not the sticky, if we say it fixed or absolute, if we say it's absolute, yeah, okay, so let's go to slider and give it a height again for 600. Oh yeah, we are there. Yeah, we are there. All right, we are there almost. So let's see if we no, we are not there actually. So what we need,